welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's okay. This painting, I just wanted to do a simple scene, not really much to it, just a few cottages, a bit of a countryside scene. So it's pretty straightforward, and I'm using my usual Bockingford cold press, and the size of the paper is 11 by 15 inches. Again, I've taped the paper to my easel, so it's on a piece of board which I like to use, and I'm using my Winsor & Newton watercolours. So the professional grade, they're quite nice to use, quite simple to get some nice vibrant colours. And you can see I'm using my squirrel mop brush, just a small mop brush, and for the sky I went in with the yellow ochre and then mixed up some blue and some grey and dabbed out some clouds here and there. So it's a nice soft subtle sky, because there's going to be quite a bit of detail, I suppose, in the foreground, so I didn't want any sky to sort of battle with the foreground for point of interest. So it's a nice soft subtle sky. You can see I'm just popping in some trees as well, using the side of my brush and a similar colour to the roofs, bit of umber and some raw sienna. So just dabbing in bits of colour here and there as I go, which I like to do, give that darker sort of tones in the tree. And for this I'm just adding some ultramarine blue and then popping in some different colour trees just to vary the scene, just not do everything the same colour. So just a few more trees here and there, and it's quite a simple, a nice little country scene with a little path that sort of leads into the scene. In this video I'll be doing a few techniques. You will see me do some dry brush and also some scraping out with credit card just for some texture in the foreground, the bottom part of the painting. And I will be varying the mix of the grass in the foreground just to add some more interest. You can see using a light mix of yellow ochre and then gradually bringing it to a green colour, and then even adding some blue just to darken the tone. And this is where I'll be adding some texture, so I'll be covering most of that anyway. If you're new to this channel, if you like this video so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Do plenty of tutorials like this one, and you can see I'll upload each and every week. So do hit that subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. I do appreciate that. You can see how simple the scene is, not really much to it. The only thing that you you could try is, I did add the hillside behind the houses and the trees. You could do that maybe before you put the details in, maybe straight after the sky. But I just wanted to try it this way because I wanted to get the buildings in where I wanted them to go. And this is really not painting from a reference. This is just something that I just wanted to do, just be free. And that's another thing that I like to encourage on this channel. If you've got any ideas to paint, then just go for it. And it's a good way in which you can learn different brush strokes, different techniques. I know in my last video I did use cling film, which I've never used before. So that was quite an interesting technique for me. So if you want to check that video out, it's the video that I uploaded last on my channel. So check that one out. There's just a few little details now, but it's really coming to the finish. So just a few darker touches here and there, just some shadows or some shaded part on the side of the buildings. And then I've got to sign the painting and remove the tape, and that's pretty much it. Just popping in a little bit of tree here and there, and just add another doorway. And that's pretty much it. So we'll just add this sort of a wall, some sort of separation. I wanted to separate the trees from the sort of grass, and then just a little bit of liner work with my liner brush, some branches. I also use it sometimes, you can see, just adding in some texture on the foliage of the tree, and just a few branches sticking out here and there, which does help. So you can see why I didn't want to add a dramatic sky or any detail much in the sky, because I've got quite a bit of texture and detail in the bottom part of the painting. So I did scratch out some rocks and some sort of shapes in the bottom, so just to break up the composition and separate the foreground to the sort of background. And just a little fence running at the side of the buildings, and that's pretty much done. I just need to sign this piece. I did actually, when I removed the tape, I did actually rip the right hand side coming up. Don't know what went wrong there. Usually I don't have a problem. I know it's been an issue in the past, and then I got some new masking tape and I thought it's worked quite well. But it just goes to show that sometimes these things do happen. So just a few darker spots here in the background, another bit of a tree, just soft sort of tree in the background. And then if we just have a closer look, you can see it's a nice simple scene, not too much detail, not fussed for detail or anything like that. Still quite loose. I like to paint loose, and that's pretty much it. There's always just a few little things you can add, and they're just popping my signature in that corner, and then it's tape removal time. And there you go, you can see the nice clean crisp edge, the sort of frame that it gives you. This is where I ripped the paper. You can see just on the right hand side. Well, I hope you like that painting. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.